Hey, good morning, everybody. This is a live broadcast. Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching from. This is your first time watching. This is Uyi Abraham. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I bring a lot of great stuff, great truths, great revelation system secrets to you at least once a week. Okay, so if you're watching live, put a comment on the screen. Let me know where you're watching from. Today, I'm going to reveal a secret to you. Okay, this is the secret that helped me to become a multi-millionaire. And this is the same secret that helped me to make over $2 million in 2024, only working 2 hours a day. Okay, and this is through one of my businesses, my online coaching business. So today I'm going to be sharing with you the 5 Bible secrets of Jesus that helped me to become a millionaire. Or I think that's how I should put it. Since it's live, I think that's a better way the 5 Bible verses of Jesus that made me a millionaire. All right, I think that's a better title to put it. Okay, so in case this is your first time watching, let me go into the teaching right now. I'm Uyi Abraham. I was born and raised in Nigeria. So I came to America a few years ago with only $100 and a suitcase of clothes. I'd come here in search of the American dream, but had a lot of difficulty and eventually abandoned my dream to become a gynecologist, a medical doctor, and I went into ministry and entrepreneurship. But for the first 10 years of my stay in America, I was homeless. I was sleeping at Joe Metro, which is a small car they don't make anymore. I was really suffering. I had a very tough time here in America. And I was working several, jobs. My first job was at a movie theater, only making just $6 an hour, right? So I was struggling and suffering. Then I became an entrepreneur and I was also suffering and struggling and just couldn't make a lot of money. Even though I was a man of faith, even though I was a child of God, even though I was a Christian, I was praying, I was fasting, I was quoting the Bible, but I was still broke, right? Are you that Christian? Are you that person of faith that is watching right now? Right? You love God, you're working hard, but you are not making enough money online. You are broke, or you are struggling your business, or you are finding it so hard to make $1 million a year. If that is you, you need to watch this video now. So I'm about to teach you the 5 Bible secrets of Jesus that I started implementing that made me a multi-millionaire. All right, so I'm going to go into it right now so we can get started. So let's get into secret number 1. Are you ready? If you're ready, put a drum roll. Let me see if I can find my drum roll stuff. Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? All right. All right. So that shows you guys are ready. So I'm going to put the secret number 1 on the chat shortly. I'm looking for my caption. All right, so secret number 1. So what I did was that when I was suffering and struggling with my business online and I wanted to learn how to make money and how to really make a lot of money working less. So I started paying more attention to the ministry of Jesus. And I really kind of started looking at Jesus' ministry as a business. So I asked myself, is Jesus was going to start a business in 2025, right? What would Jesus do? How would Jesus start a multi-million dollar business? So when I studied the life and the ministry of Jesus, I came up with 5 principles. And the good thing was that these 5 principles were backed by 5 Bible verses. So when I started implementing these 5 Bible verses of Jesus, I went from being broke and struggling. I became a millionaire and I made over $2 million last year, only working 2 hours a day. So let me give you the 5 Bible secrets of Jesus that helped me to become a millionaire. So let me give you number 1. Number 1, Jesus understood his mission, right? And he said in Luke chapter 2, verse 49, and he said, Why do you seek me? Do you not know that I must be about my Father's business? Jesus understood his mission, he understood his business, he understood what he was called to do. The reason why many people are not prospering in their life and in their business is because they do not know the mission or the why or the reason of their business. There's a famous book I read years ago that said that the title of the book is Start with Why, right? Why does your business exist? What pain, what solution are you offering? What pain are you removing from the life of people, right? You can't just start a business and expect it to grow magically if you don't have a strong mission, you don't have a strong vision, right? I have a mission. My mission in the next 10 years is to help at least 1 million people to become online entrepreneurs. That's why I started a software company called Vonza, right? If you're not using Vonza.com, go right now to Vonza.com, V for Victor, Vonza.com. With only $39, right? You can literally start your online business and build financial freedom, right? So I have a mission. The mission is why I started Vonza.com. And then because I learned how to go from broke to becoming prosperous as an online entrepreneur and an online coach, I started a new program called Coach CEO. The mission is to help anyone to make money doing what they love, right? So you have to have a mission. Jesus had a mission and he saw that mission as a business. He said, I gotta be about my Father's business. Okay. So number one, you have to understand your mission. If you have a business today and you don't have a clear mission statement, I'm not talking about some mission statement to be in your business plan. No, nobody cares about business plan. Business plan literally mean nothing, right? I'm talking about having a mission, a clear direction for your life and your business. Okay. So when I began to understand that, I decided to look at all my businesses and I literally killed every business that was not aligning with my heart, with my vision, with my purpose, right? I have to be like Jesus and be about my Father's business. Your Father's business is the vision, is the mission, is the business that God have uniquely called and equipped you to start. Maybe you were molested as a child. You can create an online course or a coaching program to help other people and you've been healed or delivered or helped, right? Or you've overcome that, right? You can create a course, a coaching program to help people who have been molested, right? So you can see how your pain, your purpose, your story, your experiences, your knowledge, your skill, or your passion can form your mission and it can really set you apart with your business. Okay. So, number one, Jesus understood his mission. So, you need to have a mission for your business. Number two, this was big for me. I literally have lost tens of millions of dollars because it took me a while to do this, right? Solopreneurs are broke people, right? So entrepreneurship will limit you, right? I understood this principle for Jesus. This Bible verse taught me about the importance of building a team. Somebody said, if you want to go far, go alone, right? But if you want to go further, go with a team or go with other people. If you want to build a multi-million dollar business, let nobody lie to you. You need a team, right? You might not need a big team, but you might need to start with a virtual assistant or start with a VA or start with somebody that can help you with some administrative tasks, help you talk to customers. It doesn't matter what it is, but you need to start with a team, right? I have an online program called Cosio, and one of the tenets of the program is to teach you how to build a team and build a system, right? And building a team, we talk about your first hire, right? You don't need to hire 10 people at the start. You need one person. So when I understood this principle, I understood that I would never, ever, 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 ever build any business without first building a team. Before Jesus launched his ministry, before he launches business, kingdom business, before he launches assignment, the first thing he did was to build a team. If you are trying to do a business today and you want to have the kind of success that Jesus had over thousands of years after he left, People are still, it's business, kingdom business still continued because it built a team. If you're in a business that allows that will outlast you, you need to build a team. So Jesus built a team. Luke chapter 6 verse 13. When morning came, he called his disciples to him and chose 12 of them, whom he also designated as apostles. Jesus had 12 people in his team. Why? Because he knew his vision was big, right? So because his vision was big, he had to choose 12 team members, right? There was a treasurer. Matthew was a treasurer. There was a security person, right? Peter was a security person because he had a knife, he had a sword with him, right? There was a thief too, right? Judah was a thief. Jesus had everybody you can think of. He had Philip, that was the evangelist that spoke to his brother Nathaniel about Jesus. So Jesus had everything he needed. He has every part of his being, of his team. He has a solid organization. He built a team. If you want to go far, you have to build a team. Don't be a one-hit wonder. I made this mistake many times, but trying to be a one-hit wonder, trying to be that person that want to do everything. No wonder my money was stagnated. But when I learned to build a team like Jesus, right? That's when I started seeing miracles and increase. I started making millions of dollars online. All right, so that's number two. Let's go to that's number three. That was number two. He built a team. Number three, what did Jesus do? Right? What did Jesus do? Right? And this is what helped me to make multi-million dollars last year and every year, right? He sold his vision to his team. It's not enough to have a team. It's not enough to just tell them to clean the toilets, send emails, post on social media, or do this and do that. No, you got to sell your vision to your team. Jesus said to them in Mark chapter 9, verse 31, because he was teaching his disciples, he said to them, the Son of Man is going to be delivered into the hands of bad people, right? And he told them, he said, they will kill him, and after 3 days, he will rise again. So Jesus sold his vision to his team and said, hey, I'm about my father's business, right? Jesus told them, he said, hey, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. I'm the way to the Father. I'm the way to the kingdom. He sold his vision to his team. You have to sell your vision to your team. Let people work for you. Let them work for you beyond just a paycheck, right? Team members that work for a paycheck, right? You cannot go far with them because when somebody else have a bigger check, they're going to leave you. And then they're not going to be as committed to you because they are moved by the money, right? So you need a team who is moved by your vision. And vision is not automatic. You got to cast a vision. One of the things I've learned in my life, building a team now, is that vision casting to your team members is not something you do one time. And neither is it something you do every week or every 2 weeks or it's not something you do sporadically, right? I believe at least once a month, you need to have a vision casting event for your team members because people, they forget, right? And what people forget, they don't implement. What people forget, they lose, right? You got to cast your vision to your team at least once a month. So I have it on my calendar, in fact, I have it in my heart. Right, at least once a month, I have to remind them of the vision, of the vision, of the vision. Jesus kept telling his disciples and say, hey, the Son of Man is going to be abused, is going to be betrayed, is going to be killed, and on the third day is going to rise again. So Jesus told and sold his vision to his disciples, right? So now let's talk about the secret number 4, right? Secret number 4. Oh my God, most people, they miss this, right? Jesus built a system, right? He built a system. You cannot grow in your life, in your ministry, in your business without a solid system, right? I was trying to do everything by just winging it, right? I was just winging it. I had no SOPs, I had no templates, I had no training materials, I have nothing. I was just making money, helping people, right? Until I got burnt out. And then I realized that I was missing something. And what did I do? I do what Jesus would do. I went back to the Bible and I searched and said, okay, what did Jesus do to help him to build, a very successful kingdom business, right? And I saw that Jesus had systems. He didn't just wing it. So Luke chapter 9, verse 14. This was a story of when Jesus fed 5,000 people, right? He fed 5,000 people with just 5 loaves and 2 fishes. A lot of people, they miss this testimony. They just get so carried away by the miracles that they miss the revelation about the story, right? So the Bible said about 5,000 men, not even including the women. But he said to his disciples, have them sit down in groups of about 50 each. So Jesus told them, say, sit down, set up a system, set up an organization, set up a flow, set up a workflow, right? That was the first AI event the world have ever seen, right? So when Jesus did that, what happened was that it showed us about building a system. Even having a team of 12 was a system, right? If you want to really scale your business or you want to grow to multi-million dollars, you need to have systems in your business. So I learned this Bible principle for Jesus. And when I started building systems in my business, one, I started having a better quality of life. I wasn't trying to do everything myself or teach everything. And I have a system, I have a team, right, that carry a lot of the load, right, that allows me to only work 2 hours a day on my coaching business and still make $2 million last year. Okay, so now let's talk about the fifth one. This one was a shocker for me when I learned this fifth Bible principle that Jesus did. I was jumping, I was screaming, I was wow. I called my wife and I'm like, hey, I gotta tell her this. This is what Jesus did, right? If you're an online coach or a creator, right, or somebody who sells online, right, you have a knowledge, a skill, something you love, you want to sell online, do what Jesus did. When Jesus started his ministry, his kingdom business, right? For the sake of this illustration, I'm gonna call it kingdom business, right? He didn't wait for people to come to him. He didn't wait for customers to come to him. Jesus called out his customers. This is what Jesus said in Matthew 11:28 and 29. He said, come unto me, all ye who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon me and learn of me. And he went further to say, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Right? So what was Jesus doing? Jesus was calling out who he was called to help. All those who labor and are stressed and heavy laden. That's why the Bible said God anointed Jesus Christ of Nazareth with the Holy Ghost and with power, who went about doing good and healing all that were oppressed of the devil, for God was with him, right? And he said, and I think it's Luke chapter 4, he said, the Spirit of God is upon me, for he has anointed me. So Jesus called out those he was called to help. My question for you is, who are you called to help? People always say, oh, call out the names of the groups of people you call to help. Oh, are you a coach, a teacher, this, and you want to make money online? You need this framework. No, Jesus didn't call groups of people in terms of demography. What Jesus did was that Jesus called out the group of people based on their pain. He said, come all ye who labor. So Jesus identified a group of people based on what they were struggling with. Jesus was like, I'm not here for everybody. If you are in labor, you are heavy laden, you want rest, I am your guy. So when I learned this, I started changing my messaging with my business. I used to be just like, oh, for Vonza, for example, I'd be like, hey, if you're a coach, a creator, a course seller, you need a platform to sell your business online, go to Vonza.com. I don't do that no more, because Jesus did not say if you are a Jew, you are a Roman, you are a Hindu, and you need help. No, he didn't call them by name. He called them by a common pain they all have. The people who are stressed, people who are in labor, people who are heavy laden. And he told them what he's going to do for them, so I will give you rest. So now, I started changing my mindset, my messaging, even with my coaching business, to say, hey, if you want to make money online, working less, doing what you love, right? And you want to make 10 to 100K a month, come on to me and I will give you the systems, the program, and the mentorship that you need to help you to achieve that. How did I learn that messaging? By learning from Jesus. Jesus called out the people he was called to help, right? He called them out. He called the people he was called to help. Are you going to call out those you are called to help? Maybe you're called to help people who are fat and help them to lose weight. Why don't you call them out and say, hey, if you're overweight and you want to lose 20 pounds and get skinny again, come on to me and I will give you the program or the course or the coaching or the mentorship or the Vonza platform that will help you to achieve the goal you want and get skinny again. Maybe you are called to help people to fix their credit, right? So be like Jesus. Call out those who you are called to help. Do you have a bad credit and you want to get 850 credit score so that you can finally get that house that you deserve? Come on to me and I will give you my 7-step secret template that will help you to get 850 credit score in 90 days. You see how using what Jesus said, doing what Jesus did can help you to build a successful online business. So these are the 5 secrets, Bible secrets of Jesus that helped me to become a multi-millionaire in 2024. In fact, I've been a multi-millionaire years ago, but this Bible secrets really helped me to scale it while working less. Okay, let me give you the 5 steps again, the 5 Bible secrets. Okay, number 1, Jesus understood his mission. Luke 2:49, right? He said, I must be about my Father's business. Secret number 2, Jesus built a team. When money came, he called the disciples and he chose 12 among them. Secret number 3, Jesus showed his team his vision. He told them exactly what was going to happen. He got them to buy in to the point that many of them eventually lost their lives for the vision. Because if you let your team members just work for money, they will not die for you. They will not die for the vision. Jesus allowed them, he showed them his vision, and many of them, they eventually were crucified, they were banished, one was put into hot oil, they were torn asunder, they were beaten, they were molested because of a vision. You got to have a team and then teach and impart your vision to your team. Number 4, Jesus built a system. He built a system, right? He built a system. Number 5, he called out his customers. He called out those he was called to help. He called out those he wanted to help, right? So these are the 5 Bible secrets that helped me to make over $2 million last year, only working 2 hours a day. So if you are right there, I want to call you out right now. You're out there, you already have a business or you have a job and you are stuck at where you are right now and you want to learn how to make $10,000 to $100,000 every single month doing what you love, only working few hours a week. Check out the link below. There's a free training right there. It's about 12 minutes long where I'm going to show you how I can help you to make $10,000 to $100,000 a month. It's a free training video, but it's only for a limited time. So watch the video. There'll be opportunity at the end of the video for you to book a call if you need further help, and I and my team I will be happy to help you to make $10,000 to $100,000 a month doing what you love. All right. So this Uyi Abraham also too. This episode is sponsored by Vonza.com, the only one platform that makes it easy for you to make money online with your course, your community, digital products, and orders. So go to Vonza.com and start a 14-day free trial. In fact, we're giving 3 months. Vonza is giving 50% off your first 3 months. Just put that coupon code, which is WIN24. All right. Thank you for joining me today. I will see you next time for another wonderful episode. Do not forget to subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now. And comment below. Let me know which of these Bible secrets is your favorite and which one is your weakest. And let me know any questions you have in the comments. I'll be happy to. I'll be in the comments, right? I'll be watching and responding to your comments and say I can help you further. Okay. All right. Bye for now, everybody. Go Jesus.
To use Vonza AI to build my course from start to finish in less than 60 seconds. Let's do it. Oh my goodness, this is a game changer. Creating digital products has never been easier. Start your free trial today at Vonza.com.